Hello everyone. Welcome back to Essence of a New Tarot. Today is a Pisces reading. If you have Pisces anywhere in your chart, there could be a message here for you. So interesting enough, the way the cards were picked today was kind of odd. It wasn't the usual pick as I was figuring out which ones to pull today. There was some different energy, I'll just put it that way. So I'm being called to start today's with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. We will then move into the tarot card. From there, I will go to the Mystic Shaman Oracle. I have not used that deck. I don't even have a book on it. So I feel like this is where I'm being kind of put on the spot today. But that's okay, because I'm ready. Then we're going to go right back to the Psychic Tarot, and then I will pull a Mind Info Oracle card and end today with a Celestial Insight. That card is really about balance and awakening. So there could be messages here for you guys today. Having said that, keep in mind we live different lives and lifestyles, and we all perceive things differently, so not everything that you see in here will resonate. Just take with you what does, leave behind what doesn't for the next person. As I love to say, if it's not fitting, don't shove it in. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call in Spirit and open up today's reading. Okay. All right. Very interesting. So I saw a few things, but those few things ended up being one end result. So when I first saw it, it just looked like a box and then like a cross in the middle of it. And then at the end, there was a bow. So the overall result was a gift box. So some of you guys might be getting a gift, or you got a gift, or you are expecting a gift. If that resonates with you, congratulations on your gift. And if not, I'm sorry, guys. I don't control it. So we're going to move right into the Psychic Tarot deck first. All right, Spirit, what is it that Pisces is meant to hear today? What is it that Pisces is meant to hear today? This one? Okay. Patience and planning. Number 7. Patience and planning. So the message for patience and planning is, good things come to those who wait. This card signifies the qualities of patience and letting go of control. You should now pause, rest, assess, and rethink what's in front of you before continuing. The number 7 physical card reminds you to reevaluate the goals that you are seeking, your finances, and even your relationships. Take the time to review each area one by one, for there is no rush when you're planning for a successful future. As you pause during this period, notice what has worked well for you in the past, not what you or others believe to be true, but in actual positive experiences. While you are at this reflecting stage, you can stand back and plan how you're going to handle potentially difficult, complex decisions and situations that may arise in the future. I love that. I love that message for you guys. So it's really about just kind of taking that step back, and actually planning things out and having the patience to watch them slowly come to fruition, slowly start to build. I love that. And some of you might be resonating with the image on that card. All right, so let's go into the tarot deck. All right, Spirit, what is it that Pisces is meant to hear today? What is it that Pisces is meant to hear today? Boy, they're jumpy. What is it that Pisces is meant to hear today, Spirit? What is it? Okay, I love it when that happens. All right, so we are getting the 7 of Pentacles, Judgment, the Sun, and Queen of Wands. Ooh, this is some really powerful energy. I'm loving this. All right, so 7. Remember, you got that patience and planning. Long-term view here with that Seven of Pentacles. This is someone who, you know, has been hard at work. You have put in the energy into that investment, you know, and you did. You started watching it grow. Here. We also have Judgment. Judgment coming in here, which is very interesting because this is really you kind of, I feel like you're following something. You're following an inner calling. Like, I feel like you heard the horn. You heard the angel's horn. You were awakened, in a sense, is what I'm getting from there. You were able to call in a new phase in your life through forgiveness. And that is one of the most beautiful things that I'm feeling, that I have felt in a while. You know, this is like you called this new phase in for yourself. This was you, not just your angels. I mean, your angels are around you. They're always around you. But this was you, like, calling in that judgment for yourself and saying, no, I deserve better. I deserve so much better. And all I have to do is rest and take the time that I need to plan out that future. You know, to figure out what it is that I'm going to do, what it is that I'm called to do. How am I going to take this energy that's inside of me and work with it? And then we're coming into number 19, the sun, and this is you happy. I almost want to cry because this is just such a joyous energy, such a beautiful celebration. Like, I just feel you celebrating your life in so many ways that you just never felt possible before. You know, everything's well. That awakening that you had with the Judgment card brought in a rebirth for you, you know? Success, joy. Look at the sunflowers in the background there. You know, that's saying you're exactly where you need to be here in that energy. And then we're moving into the Queen of Wands, and that's even more beautiful. I mean, this energy coming in, this is you. You were determined to have your joy, and you focused on it, and you focused on it, and you were able to find a new way of looking at life. Like, there's so much confidence I feel in this energy coming in for you. And look, you even brought that flower with you, that sunflower there. Gorgeous. So gorgeous energy coming in for you guys, Pisces. So the numbers 7, 20, and 19. Remember, we also had the 7 here. So 7, 7, 20, and 19. Some of you guys might be resonating with that number. All right, let's take a look at the Mystical Shaman Oracle card. All right, so what do we got here? All right. Okay, there's too many. There's too many. Come on, Spirit. Come on. Way too many. I know you want to give me 50 of them. One, please. All right. What is Pisces meant to hear today? What is the most important thing for them to hear? All right. There's a lot that wanted to come out there. So the first one up I'm getting here is the Sorcerer. Wow. Beautiful. The Drum and Pachamama. You literally manifest your own life. And not only that, but you live it at the beat of your own drum. You live it at the beat of your own drum. You don't let anybody else knock you off your game. Your energy is balanced. You even have the rainbow here, you know, signifying the chakra system. And it's just like, you've taken your chakras and you've aligned them. You've come into balance. You have found a way to literally vibrate your energy at a certain level that it's just beautiful. What I'm seeing is that you live your life at the beat of your own drum. You don't take any shit from anybody. You stick up for yourself. You're a very confident person, you know, coming in with that Queen of Wands energy. You are so confident in yourself, and you have the courage now to speak up. I love that. But I also feel like you've also been connecting. You've been connecting with things. You've been, like, there's an awareness. You have an awareness that you didn't have before. Something's come in. Something's come in, or something's coming in. This awareness. All right. All right. I'm being told to move on. All right. So something's coming in. There is an awareness coming in. Did stop. All right. What is Pisces meant to hear from the Psychic Tarot deck? All right. Intuition. Intuition. The awareness coming in is their intuition. Oh my God. Spirit's cracking me up today, man. All right. Intuition. I went right to it too. Intuition is the language of the soul. When this card shows up in a reading, it's a clear message that it's time for you to use your intuition. Just give it a chance and you'll quickly notice how it might be trying to get your attention. With so much information in this world for your every thought, I mean, everything's just grasping at you, saying, here, pay attention to me. It's easy to ignore or fail to acknowledge your insights. Synchronicities and so-called coincidences are powerful signs that intuition is knocking on your door. Have you heard a phrase or saying repeated by more than one person today? Do the same numbers keep showing up in your life? Has someone mentioned the name of a specific individual whom you were just thinking of? These are all signals for you to pause, be open, and pay attention. This is a perfect time to seek the answers from within. Turn inward, where you'll find the solutions and valuable insights that are awaiting you to assist you. When you learn to use and trust your intuition, you'll begin to have a sense of not only the right timing, but you'll also begin to perceive people and situations with a deeper and more discerning eye. You'll not only observe beneath and beyond what actually is in front of you, you'll see the real deal. I love that for you guys, you know, being able to see through everybody's bullshit. And I think you already have gotten to that point. And for some of you, that might be the gift that was coming in for you. Let's see what the Mind Info Oracle card has to say for us today. All right, Spirit, what is the Mind Info Oracle message that Pisces is meant to receive? What is the Mind Info Oracle message that Pisces is meant to receive? All right, lighten up. Lighten up. Okay. This was over here on Sorcerer and Queen of Wands. So we're also going to go with that one, which is comfort. How can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things such as soft clothes and food, and intangible things such as thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. So I really feel like this is that Sorcerer. It was on the Sorcerer and the Queen of Wands. So this is just a reminder, kind of telling you that The sorcerer manifests everything. They have everything they need to manifest for themselves, okay? And the Queen of Wands is a very confident person, very confident energy there. If you're not thinking loving thoughts about yourself, you're not resonating in either one of those energies, because the Queen of the Wands, that confidence, if you're thinking negative thoughts about yourself, it's going to bring your confidence down. The sorcerer, it's also, you're going to manifest more problems in your life. That's what I'm getting from that. And the other message is lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on Earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do so. So the message there is to also lighten up. Follow your intuition. Live life at the beat of your own drum. But don't take everything so seriously. You know, we're not here to pass judgment on everybody else. We're here to pass judgment on ourselves and wake ourselves up, you know. All right. What is the celestial insight for Pisces today, Spirit? What is the celestial insight for Pisces today? What is the message for Pisces? What is Pisces meant to hear? Okay. Soul happy, rekindle connection. Your soul is longing to reconnect with something or someone. Have you drifted away from a meaningful connection? Take the initiative to rekindle this relationship or experience, as it may bring you deep joy. So some of you might resonate with the image on that card. Is there somebody that you miss? Someone that maybe I get the feeling may have possibly been a little bit too quickly to dismiss. You know, is there someone in your life that possibly, you know, was a meaningful connection, and could you possibly rekindle that? So that's a thought to leave you with today. That's a celestial insight. Let that bring balance. Let it awaken something in you and bring balance in your life. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching my videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It does not cost you anything. And it does help me, and it does help the channel, and it helps me connect to you guys better. I thank you. I love you. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I will see you this week. Bye, guys.